Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there once lived a farmer and his wife. They had a big house with a high wall around it, and inside the house, they had all the things one could possibly need. Although they had everything, they weren't happy. One evening, the farmer's wife said, "I'm craving fresh lettuce leaves today." Now, there were no lettuce leaves in their village, but just outside the village, there was a field that belonged to a wicked witch. That field was full of fresh green lettuce. The witch hated strangers, and anyone who dared to enter her land, she would turn into a monkey with her magic. But the farmer's wife wouldn't give up, so, out of love, the farmer decided to risk it. Late at night, he climbed over the witch's wall, picked a handful of lettuce leaves, and turned to leave. But the witch caught him. With her cold, sharp voice, she asked, "What are you doing here?" Terrified, the farmer replied, "I only came to take lettuce leaves for my wife." The witch narrowed her eyes and said, "If you want to leave with those leaves, you must promise me one thing." The farmer hesitated. "What do you want?" he asked. The witch's smile was cruel. "Your wife will soon have a child. When that child is born, you will give it to me." Shaken and desperate, the farmer agreed. Months later, a beautiful baby girl was born. The farmer and his wife were overjoyed, and for a while, they forgot the witch's demand. But one day, the memory returned. The promise, the fear. The farmer and his wife grew worried. Together, they decided, "We will not give our child to the witch. We'll move far away to a place where she can never find us." So they packed their things and went far away. Years passed. The little girl grew into a bright and clever young woman. Then, one afternoon, a knock came at their door. No one else was home, so the girl opened it. Standing outside was a hideous old woman with a twisted face. The girl froze in fear, then quickly slammed the door shut. When her parents returned, she told them what happened. The farmer and his wife exchanged anxious glances. Finally, the mother confessed the truth. "Long ago, before you were born, your father stole lettuce leaves from the witch. In return, she commanded our first child. That child was you." Tears filled the girl's eyes, but she spoke with courage. "Don't worry, we will not give in. Invite the witch to our home. I have a plan." The next day, the farmer invited the witch for dinner. When she arrived, the girl greeted her politely. She served her a hot bowl of stew, carefully mixed with sleeping herbs. The witch took a sip. Then another. "Delicious stew," she said. The farmer smiled proudly. "My daughter made it for you." The witch licked her lips. "When Miss Sparrow comes to live with me, she'll cook this stew for me every day." The girl leaned closer, speaking sweetly and distracting the witch with gentle words. Moments later, the witch's eyes grew heavy. She thumped over, fast asleep. The farmer lifted her lifeless body, carried her to an old dark well, and locked her away inside. From that day forward, the village was free. No more fear, no more magic. And the farmer, his wife, and their clever daughter lived happily ever after.